Did you know that some of the most legendary Super Bowl moments were played in college stadiums? Before today's billion-dollar NFL megastadiums, venues like Tulane, Rice, the Rose Bowl, and Stanford were the very stages where the Super Bowl was born. Today, we're uncovering the history behind what many call the hidden NFL ban, the surprising evolution that saw college stadiums vanish from the Super Bowl lineup. Imagine watching the big game in a campus arena, the raw charm of brick and mortar, roaring college crowds, and an authentic sense of history in every corner. Yet nowadays, you'll never see an NFL Super Bowl played in these iconic venues. So what changed? In this video, we're uncovering the hidden story behind why these rare college stadiums are no longer used for the Super Bowl. We'll reveal why modern NFL standards, technology, and revenue demands gradually phased out these historic college fields. Hi everyone, welcome back to Game Arenas, your ultimate destination for untold stories of iconic sports venues. If you're passionate about NFL history, Super Bowl legends, and the evolution of stadiums, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss our deep dives. Let's uncover the truth behind the hidden NFL ban. Back in the early Super Bowl days, the game was not yet the high-budget, corporate spectacle we see today, and the NFL didn't have enough modern, purpose-built stadiums. For nearly 30 years, from 1967 to 1996, the league turned to college football's colossal arenas, venues like Tulane, Rice, Stanford, and the Rose Bowl, to stage the big game. A total of 18 Super Bowls were played in college stadiums. These historic stadiums weren't just packed, often exceeding 80,000 seats for passionate fans. They provided an authentic, raw atmosphere that defined early NFL culture. Venues like Tulane Stadium, Rice Stadium, Stanford Stadium, and the iconic Rose Bowl provided an ideal setting for a young league eager to compete with the massive followings of the MLB and NCAA. Today's NFL demands state-of-the-art amenities, safety, and revenue opportunities that college stadiums simply couldn't offer. That market-driven evolution meant that, by the mid-90s, the league moved on from these iconic venues. Up next, we'll explore the unique stories behind these rare college stadiums, their ages, historic Super Bowl moments, design evolution, and what made them once the perfect stage for the NFL's biggest battles. The Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, built in 1923 and once home to USC football, was the birthplace of the Super Bowl, hosting the inaugural game in 1967 and again in 1973. With a capacity of over 93,000, it offered a grand stage for a young NFL and later became a go-to venue for major events, including the 1932 and 1984 Summer Olympics, with a third Olympic appearance set for 2028. Despite modern renovations, most notably a $300 million upgrade to its southern side, the Coliseum remains true to its original design. Its classical colonnade facade, now a National Historic Landmark, stands in stark contrast to today's luxury-driven NFL stadiums. As the only venue to have hosted 2 Super Bowls and soon to host 3 Olympic Games, it remains a living testament to football's early glory and evolution. No discussion about college stadiums hosting the Super Bowl is complete without the Rose Bowl, a Pasadena gem known as the granddaddy of them all. Opened in 1922, this iconic venue not only hosted the annual Rose Bowl game for nearly a century, but also became the leader among college stadiums by hosting 5 Super Bowls, with capacities exceeding 100,000, including a record-setting crowd in Super Bowl XIV. Despite minimal structural changes, its classic horseshoe design endures, even as modern amenities like luxury boxes and video boards have been added. Beyond Super Bowls, the Rose Bowl has hosted major events like FIFA World Cup finals, cementing its status as a National Historic Landmark and one of the most celebrated sports venues in history. Let's examine Stanford Stadium, a unique piece of NFL lore. Built in 1921 and expanded to seat over 85,000, it hosted Super Bowl XIX in 1985, when Joe Montana and the San Francisco 49ers defeated the Miami Dolphins 38-16. The stadium's rapid construction and expansion reflected the evolving design of sports arenas at the time. In 2006, the original structure was demolished and rebuilt into a compact, double-decker bowl with seating just over 50,000. Although this modern redesign has erased much of its Super Bowl-era physicality, the memory of that iconic 1985 showdown endures. Stanford Stadium not only witnessed a pivotal NFL moment but also exemplifies the evolution from expansive college fields to today's more intimate, purpose-built venues. Next, let's explore Rice Stadium in Houston. In 1974, this modest college venue hosted Super Bowl VIII, drawing about 71,882 fans. As the smallest college stadium to host a Super Bowl, it offered an intimate, mid-century modern setting that captured the raw spirit of early NFL battles and set the stage for a gritty showdown between the Minnesota Vikings and the Miami Dolphins. Rice Stadium is also historically significant as the site of President Kennedy's famous Moon Speech in 1962. Although a 2014 renovation replaced its end-zone seating with a performance center, reducing capacity from around 70,000 to 47,000, the stadium still retains its original charm and architectural character. Next, let's explore Tulane Stadium, a true icon on Tulane University's campus in New Orleans. This open-air venue hosted 3 early Super Bowls, 4, 6, and 9, with crowds of roughly 80,000 fans. In 1970, it became the first Super Bowl site outside California, drawing about 80,562 spectators for Super Bowl IV. Its simple, no-frills design and large capacity made it a natural choice for the early NFL. However, playing outdoors meant facing extreme, unpredictable weather. In one memorable game, temperatures dropped so low that fans burned their programs for warmth, and referees paused play to shovel snow off the field, adding a raw, gritty element to the competition. When the Saints moved to the modern, domed Superdome in 1975, the NFL shifted its focus, and Tulane Stadium was demolished in 1980. Though it no longer stands, its legacy endures as a pioneering venue that captured the unfiltered spirit of early football. Next, let's look at the Orange Bowl in Miami, a venue deeply tied to college football tradition. Although not owned by a college, its long-standing association with collegiate games and early Super Bowls cemented its iconic status. The Orange Bowl hosted 5 Super Bowls, with an additional one sometimes counted, including the legendary Super Bowl III, where Joe Namath's guarantee sparked one of the biggest upsets in NFL history. Peaking at around 80,000 seats, the Orange Bowl set early attendance and cultural benchmarks for the league despite lacking modern amenities. As the NFL evolved and the Miami Dolphins sought a state-of-the-art facility, the Orange Bowl was replaced by Joe Robbie Stadium, now known as Hard Rock Stadium, which also hosted Super Bowl XXIII in 1989. Although the Orange Bowl no longer stands, its legacy endures as a symbol of college football's golden era and the raw spirit of early NFL competition. Next, let's head to the southwest and explore Sun Devil Stadium at Arizona State University. Known for its vibrant campus spirit and striking desert hillside setting, this venue hosted Super Bowl XXX in 1996, making it the last, and only, college stadium to host the Super Bowl in the 1990s. Originally opened in 1958 with an expansive upper deck that wrapped around 3 sides of the field, Sun Devil Stadium was modernized in 2017. The renovation scaled back the upper deck to run only along the sidelines, modernizing the facility while highlighting the contrast between its classic, rugged design and today's cutting-edge NFL mega stadiums. Despite its outdated design and reduced capacity, the stadium's rocky desert location and spirited atmosphere helped set the stage for a memorable Super Bowl. making Sun Devil Stadium a standout among college venues in NFL history. The NFL's move away from college stadiums wasn't an outright ban, it was an evolution driven by new priorities that college venues simply can't meet. Modern NFL stadiums are designed for revenue, luxury, and corporate partnerships. They offer luxury suites and premium seating that can generate over $100 million annually, features that college stadiums lack entirely. Today's fans also expect high-tech amenities like Wi-Fi, advanced video boards, climate-controlled environments, and upscale dining, all of which are essential for a global event like the Super Bowl. In 1994, the NFL set stricter guidelines that required host venues to be either domed or in warm weather locations, with at least 70,000 seats and luxury amenities. This change effectively eliminated many outdoor college stadiums, such as the Rose Bowl, which struggled with inconsistent weather and outdated infrastructure. Logistical challenges also played a role, as college stadiums often host multiple events, like graduations and concerts, that conflict with the NFL's need for exclusive access for weeks leading up to the game. Safety and security standards have also increased, with modern NFL venues incorporating advanced crowd control systems. While college stadiums evoke strong nostalgia, they no longer meet the league's current demands for safety, comfort, and corporate hospitality. Renovating them to NFL standards would cost hundreds of millions of dollars, an investment most universities cannot afford. In short, the NFL didn't ban college stadiums, it simply outgrew them. The Super Bowl has transformed into a corporate spectacle that values revenue, control, and luxury over historical sentiment. College stadiums remain treasured symbols of football tradition, but they no longer align with the NFL's modern vision for its marquee event. Still, special occasions in the future, perhaps a centennial celebration, could provide an opportunity to blend tradition with modern appeal. Would you welcome the Super Bowl in a college stadium? Which venue do you think deserves a comeback? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Before you go, hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and share this video with fellow football fanatics. We appreciate your support of our channel. Thanks for watching Game Arenas. Until next time, keep the game alive.